Greetings and welcome to Scape Games. I'm Kedro, the DM here at Scape Games, and you found your way into the second party for this channel. Sit back and enjoy the short-form sessions with the Dragon family and friends. Now, on to the show.
Well, hello.
Glad to be back.
Yep. Welcome back to Scape Games presents Dragon Family and Friends. We're here for our functional third chapter. We left off last time with the party at the Bone Crusher's Skull Fort thing.
Our DM doesn't know where we were.
Because it's been 3 months.
He hasn't slept well.
Oh, we got some announcements! Woo! Yeah, we got a fifth person. We got a baby over there. Well, why don't you take it away, Lexi?
Logan.
Hello,
A
Logan.
little sleepy.
But he will join us later.
I'm sure he'll make his presence known at some point.
Either by the R2D2 sounds or the alarm siren.
One or the other.
So, that said, who wants to recap what happened 3 months ago?
Why do I have to do it?
I thought you knew a summary.
Just because I... Okay, fine. Well, alright. Fine. So, last we left off, we had defeated the Skull Crusher and his Displeasure Beast, and we had made our way deeper inside the fortress. After dealing with some goblins that had taken some human prisoners captive, we learned that there were others, and they were digging a mine down below the ground floor. After exploring and confronting, quite oddly, some of the ogres, we were able to take down a couple of them, where Lexi was able to find a secret hidden passage that was actually a secret tunnel, where we found the orb along with an unknown entity, who, after some scanning, decided that Lady Delin was the nicest of us, or the most tolerable, and gave us the orb. Also a shield, and said that we would have to return it to whoever we saw fit. At that same time, I was also trying to get rid of any evidence that we had killed some orcs by throwing them down the well.
By we, he means.
Me.
Yeah.
And that is where we left off. So, let's get ready for episode 10. Let's go!
Alright. So with that, you guys have the orb. You are making your way back out, I assume?
Absolutely.
I will be taking HP, and we will go to the weapons locker room, so we can use his disc to bring them out.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Weapons, coins, everything we left there.
Everything we left there, so just all the weapons. We're also going to be going to...
Homes for the poor.
D20s, please, D20s. We're also heading back to the ogre so we can get his ogre full plate, right? Because he was an ogre, so he had to be strong. And then I guess we'll head back to the doorway, to the chapel-ish thingy.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are able to collect everything via Tensor's floating disk and start making your way back to Ravens Bluff.
Oh wait, we left the people about 2 hours into the road. I look back and I'm like, what are we forgetting? Oh, we forgot the people in the chapel.
We do need them too.
All right, so we'll turn the cart around. We'll go back.
Do we really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we get a
HP of all people.
we get a gold bonus. We get a bonus if we get the elf back.
We really should bring them all.
Oh shoot! I told them to look for a secret knock.
I do believe we also said we'd say, it's us!
Oi! It's us! Kick the door in. Hey guys!
Well, that's just what bad guys would say.
But it's our voices.
Hey guys, it's us! Boom! Kick the door in.
So they go ahead and follow you out and get on the cart and come back to town with you. Overall, the trip back to town is fairly uneventful. It is a kind of gray, dreary-ish day outside. A mild amount of drizzle.
Okay.
But you arrive back to town without any trouble. who are you taking the orb to, and where are you dropping the refugees off at?
So, the orb. Do we want to take it to the person that's paying us, or do we want to not get paid and take it to the mayor because the recommendation was bringing it to the mayor?
But I don't know if the person that recommended to take it to the mayor was really all right.
He's still with us, by the way.
I'm right here.
I'll gently put my hand on the elf's back and take him about a few feet away and
Thank you.
And start talking to him about what the orb is and what properties does it have and who thinks he was supposed to deliver it to after these people.
The person who contracted us?
He does. So Archmage Devereaux Leshen is an honorable man, but the power of this orb should not go to anyone that isn't the mayor.
And why is the mayor so important?
Mayor O'Kane has been a great boon for the city. He has always seen everything correctly through, and the Wizards Guild, while they are inquisitive and useful, will oftentimes reduce things to their predominant components in order to use them for things that they may see as fine, but maybe less than tasteful.
So does he seem like he's lying?
I want an insight check.
Go ahead and roll.
Alrighty. 16.
23.
There we go.
No, both of you feel that he is being very honorable and honest.
Ooh, and honorable. Ooh.
Honorable.
All right, let me ask you a question, if I may.
Of course.
What does this orb do?
It is an orb of divination.
Lady Delenn,
Yes.
Do you need me to put
if you can talk to the nice elf, this is completely out of my range of expertise. I'm not good with magic. In divination.
It's an orb of divination.
Mm-hmm. So, kind sir, we really need to get to the bottom of why you think that it should go to the mayor. I mean, that's just the standard excuse that everybody gives the mayor to have things go to the mayor.
The mayor is one of the most honorable knights that I have ever served with.
And the Lord is not?
Leshen is a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
You're in the presence of two wizards.
What's wrong with a wizard?
Yep. I completely agree with that statement. Because this one's a pyromaniac and that one is a stab.
How much do you go out of your way to acquire things for magic's sake?
All the time.
Right.
For him, all the time. For her,
Exactly.
for personal greed.
Well, do you feel he's going to use it for...
Is he a good wizard or
Right.
is he a bad
Is he
wizard?
going to use it for bad things? Because if not, I feel like if we were sent out to purchase this for him, we should
And
be...
do I know
ready.
him with a history check?
Go for a roll.
How about the answer to that question?
Say it once more.
26.
Do we think that he's going to use it in a bad way? Because that changes how I feel about him having it.
He may not. As circumstances arise, most wizards do what is most appropriate for them.
Yes.
The mayor does what is most appropriate for all of the city.
Yes, but I'm not here on ethics. I'm here on a job.
Would
My
the
point
mayor,
exactly.
The mayor be able to compensate us the same as the wizard?
If it's compensation you seek, that can be arranged.
Well,
hold on.
how is
Let
the
me
wizard going to react to us not bringing it?
hold on. Let me find the contract that.
Come back to my history check of 26.
Let me find my contract that I had.
This gentleman,
Okay.
Which gentleman in specific?
the wizard.
The wizard?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a wizard.
Our Archmage Devereaux Leshen is the head of the Wizards College in Ravens Bluff.
My boss.
Yep. You know that he is a very grumpy, standoffish old man.
Would you
Maybe
have a
we
bink?
He sends people out to gather things for him. Oftentimes they get used for the betterment of the city. Sometimes they get used for the betterment of Leshen.
You don't have to have it.
Let me find that contract so I can see. Because
Well, so
I had it on me
I
somewhere.
got 2 votes for giving it to the wizard.
So how
I'm
much?
voting give it to the
So
wizard.
real fast, how much was the contract from the wizard?
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
Maybe we could talk to the wizard and say,
Why don't we do this? And I'm very not.
They might get me out of trouble with.
I'm not very
with the
much. I'm very much not liking the idea. But maybe if we take the party, the wizards can go to the big wizard, to the Archmage, while me and Lady Lynn we head to the mayor, and we see who's going to be doing what.
But you understand,
So
if
the
we
way-
break this contract,
Right.
I might lose my job.
Well, and wait, let me also put out there, the way I see it, we haven't been told that the person that hired us is going to do anything negative with it.
so
We were
need to
just
find
told
out.
that the mayor would do something good with it. That's the difference.
I have
We're told
seen-
something bad is happening, and this is our job.
I have seen good men fall to good ambitions.
But if we don't follow through on our contract, who else is going to hire us?
And that would give Bridgeco a bad name.
Go ahead and also give me an intelligence check.
Everybody,
Yep.
I rolled one, I'm re-rolling.
intelligence
How about that?
15.
Another 26.
Okay.
He's just gonna get anything above. If he gets
16.
anything above double digits, it's gonna be a 20. It's gonna be 20 plus. 15.
Okay.
And what you get, Lady Lynn?
I'm looking. What's the intelligence under? There
Your
we
base
go.
stats.
Oh,
It's just the 4.
8.
Okay.
I'm not very smart today.
So other than Delin, you remember that it wasn't specifically Sir Alsdove that was telling you to give it to the mayor. It was the ghost of the man who had the orb the last time.
Oh, and that makes me
remember
I-
that.
Can I make a? Can I try and see if? Oh, but I wasn't there. Nope, I
How
can't.
can we
Well, and the ghost is a
explain?
ghost. He might have a genuine reason why. We just don't know what.
I don't think he
He
was
also
a ghost.
doesn't have a voice in it.
But what if he got killed by the other wizard for the
We're
purpose
alive.
of this? Do we know exactly who killed him?
HP. The dead can
Life
be
is for living.
From what you recall, he was stationed at that particular fort, and a odd cave-in happened that covered the fort itself.
I still
He
say we
died
have a
within the
job.
fort and was using the orb to see the future.
I still say we have a job.
I say we do that, but we add a condition.
Okay.
We have the wizard make it available to the mayor so that both of them have ownership of it for the betterment of the city.
We can have that talk. I don't know if he'll accept it, but it's a thought.
We need to at least have the conversation that there was some instructions that we were provided by the ghost to give it to the mayor
Yeah,
for X
wait.
reason.
So who was that? Who was that?
The person that was using it to see the future, right?
No.
Yeah.
The person that we found.
The dead person.
Yeah, the dead
was
person.
the person that was using it to see the future. And he's the one that said to bring it to the mayor. Which tells me the mayor probably should have it if that's the route, but this is still our job, which is a problem
So we don't bring
for
the
this
orb.
rogue who wants her pay.
All right.
Poor
Why don't-
struggling wizard. Use my
So
components.
why don't I do this? Why don't I go to the garrison, take these refugees with me, and organize maybe an expedition back there? Because if there were these captives, there probably will be more.
Yeah.
And depending on how many orcs are down there, because we know there's more than 4. Because they're probably captive humans as well. So I will petition the garrison to see if we can get an expeditionary force to go down there and at least help clear out the forts.
Maybe we also have a conversation with the mayor regarding the orb and talking to him about the fact that this ghost wants him to have it without telling him we have the orb.
Right.
Just have the discussion of, so
I think
while on a mission.
I think we need to have both.
Wizards are much more fun.
I think we need to have both the wizard and the mayor for this conversation. Well, I don't think we should see one before the other. I think we need to see them both at the same time to discuss this.
But if we see them both at the same time and we're all there no matter what, the orb is with us. And if
Yes.
we want them to not know we have the orb,
gotta be separate.
It is the Archmage. We have this elf who was already supposed to bring it,
yes.
plus these other three refugees that we found.
Yes.
They know.
Yeah.
So why don't we just...
But if the Mr. Wizard wasn't a good guy, he wouldn't have asked us to save the elf.
Actually,
That's right.
it wasn't. He said the orb's priority came first.
Yes.
If we found the elf, that would just
Be a
be
bonus.
better. Yeah. So, really, I say we should probably get them both together, and we will...
Can't trust a politician.
Of course not. Of course you can.
I find it interesting that the wizard wanted us to potentially save the elf, but the elf is telling us to bring it to the mayor.
Why don't we just...
Of course, the idea of having both the mayor and the Mr. Wizard there
Are we back
Try.
at the city
might
yet?
not be a bad idea.
No, we can
Let
try.
them.
They can hash out who has it. We just present it. We did our mission. We brought it at that point. I mean, then we're not ruining our contract, but we're trying to send
Not
things to the right way.
quite.
Well, it's kind of
Well, but
it's skirting the fine print a bit.
Because if the mayor's
The
such a
fine
chivalrous
print.
knight, he'll
The
fight for it if he
fine
needs
print
it.
But at
said,
least we won't be breaking the contract.
find the orb, bring it to me.
Right. We bring it to him and the mayor.
At the same time.
Like you said, in the same room.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so this is your idea.
No, I put out a suggestion, and you're trying to stab me in the back with it and blame it on me.
That's a good suggestion.
Okay, fine.
We're agreeing that it's a good idea.
Yeah,
Fine. Let's go. How far are we from the city?
that's a good idea.
You guys functionally can be back whenever you're ready for that
Let's go.
portion.
We're
All
back.
right, let's do it.
So now
Okay.
that we know what we're doing.
Oh wait, I just had a thought. Where are we gonna meet them? Where are we gonna call both the mayor and the wizard and the archmage?
We'll send some of Lady Glenn's
Why-
servants to.
But where?
I'd say we contact the mayor that we have something important and we ask him to meet us where the wizard is.
Yeah.
Okay.
we
Because
invite
then it's
him
on the
over,
wizard's
Rachel.
territory, but we're all going there.
No, I don't. I got stuff there that I got valuable information and important artifacts that I need. I need
I
to
can always
study
take
and
them if you need
go
to.
back. Oh, I also need to head back
We need the
to
bouncer over here.
Fort
Do you
Thoden
want the
so I can
bouncer?
get those manuscripts because I don't think I got those yet. Oh well, we'll figure it out on the way. I mean, I can
We
let
also
you guys
really
do
like
that.
screens. You're not allowed to.
So
be
where
addicted
are
to
you
screens.
wanting to meet them, and who's sending someone out to get?
I will send one of my manservants.
I think we should ask him to meet us at the wizard's area. We should ask the mayor to meet us there.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to talk with my hireling and see what the situation with the owlbear egg is.
Okay. Still has not hatched.
Okay.
Does seem to be making progress towards that.
Good.
Incubating appropriately.
Have we found? Oh no, I only hired him to watch the egg.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hired him to watch the egg and try and find a buyer. Try and find a buyer. No, just incubate
He's
the
just
egg. I'll
chilling.
find a
He's
buyer
just talking
later.
to you.
Okay.
Oh, I also need to pay him.
We can handle that later.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll handle that later.
All right. So you guys head back to the Archmage, getting into his
We
study.
arrive after the mayor.
We could also send word to the mayor via, if we haven't sent it yet, via my raven, so that I know what's conveyed.
Once we know
Or the wizard.
Once we know the mayor's arrived, then we'll show up.
We should probably also notify the wizard because we're bringing us the orb, his elf friend, and the mayor. You don't think that's going to be just a bit weird to the Archmage?
No, I'm sure.
No, because I'm sure-
he knows the mayor.
All right, fine.
And if the elf knows
We're
it
at the
too,
wizard
then-
tower.
All right. So you guys get to the Wizard Tower. You're inducted into the study. The Archmage and the Mayor are both already sitting there. They seem to be discussing things as you walk in. The Archmage looks up at you. Ah, yes. So you have arrived. Were you able to find it?
We were, sir.
We were. Yes.
We were. We wanted to talk with you today because we brought the orb, but we ran into a presence while we were searching for it that suggested bringing it to the mayor.
I see.
And,
So we
and,
thought
and Mr. Elf did too.
So we thought we would bring the mayor in as well so we could all talk together about the orb.
That is understandable.
Thank you. I appreciate you understand.
The Mayor stands up. Greetings. It's good to meet you all. Please, present what you have found.
You have it, I believe.
I do have it, but we would like to have a conversation with you before we go and fetch it.
All right, by all means.
It's
what
a
would you wish
divination
to discuss?
Would like to.
So, part of our conversation with the ghost that gave me this orb said that I needed to provide it to you, Mayor. But however, we have been contracted with our Lord Wizard here to actually retrieve the orb, get the elf, and free people as we go through our adventure.
Well, and we figured, I mean, it being a divination orb and whatnot, we can possibly figure out why exactly it was requested for the mayor to have it. But at the same time, we wanted to see why your lordship wanted it as well.
Ah, I see. Well, I have no problem really with the handling of this through the Wizards College. Archmage, I assume you will give every opportunity for the city to use this. Oh, of course, sir, of course. We will make every opportunity available as you need, and we will even handle the operation of it.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Thank you for making this so easy on us and
I'm going to
everyone.
do
Oh, he
deception.
seems totally on the up and up.
Deception 23.
What are you deceiving?
I'm trying to perceive if the Lord is really being honest in his
Oh,
statement.
you're doing an
So
insight.
that's insight.
Yeah, that's insight.
Fine.
22.
Well, for an insight, it would be a 22.
Oh my.
Okay.
How did I guess that?
He seems to be telling the truth, but holding something back.
So, sir, can you provide us additional clarification on your conversation? Because right now, I just have this strong emotion from you that additional content that you want to share with us, you're just not able to do so right at this time.
That is correct. That is something that I would much rather only discuss with the mayor.
Okay. I mean, I trust as long as you're speaking with the mayor about it. I mean, it's
of
beyond
course.
what our need is at this point. I feel like. I don't know about all of you. That's up to you.
Mr. Mayor, what are your thoughts?
I mean,
As I
they
have
both
stated,
seem
we will be able to handle this
happy
just
with this
fine.
arrangement.
And given you're such an honorable presence, I believe you will.
Keeps us
Of
within our
course.
contract.
So with that understanding, let me exit the room for a moment and go obtain the orb, and I will be right back.
By all means, Lady de Villers.
So, and I walk out the room.
Oh, before you leave, can you hand me that shield that
Yes.
we have found? Yes.
There you go.
And I present the shield to both the mayor and the archmage, and I ask, does this symbol mean anything to you? Because we found multiple banners and objects with this symbol on it, including the shield.
That is the symbol of Urgrave Boldtalon. He was the lord that was overseeing that fortress. It was a dark day when he was lost. Or so the stories are told.
All right. Then.
So it's been about 10 minutes, and I walk back into the room.
All right.
So, Mayor, Archmage, we have the orb. At this point, who am I giving it to?
The mayor motions to the Archmage, and he steps forward, kind of in a pained, limping kind of fashion.
Sir, are you okay?
Yes, old. It will be fine.
Can we help you with something?
No, just the orb, please.
Oh, and here you go.
Perception
And
check.
he takes it. You mean insight?
Insight.
Okay.
I want to see if he's telling the truth about old age.
Me too.
Natural 20.
Oh, I got a nat 20 also.
He is your stereotypical old mage, so he's got a beard out to here.
Oh.
Yep. Thank you. Wearing the big pointy hat, and does look to be probably in his like 90s for a human.
Okay.
He's higher up the ring.
Is there anything else we could do for you at all, sir?
No. If you will see the administrative office on your way out, they will see to your pay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you,
Mr.
sir.
Mayor, is there anything else we can do for you while we're here?
Not currently, but I may have use for some of your skills here soon.
Mr. Mayor, I will need to speak to you if you have a moment after this. There is a matter that I wish to discuss, and your help, if I may.
I will send my people to speak to your people.
Very well.
And
Although importance may be extreme on this matter, as there may be innocent lives that could be in peril.
There always are.
Very well.
And Mr. Mayor, we will let Richco know that we have delivered the package successfully, and we thank you for helping us through this, and hopefully we'll work with you again.
Wonderful. By all means, continue about your business. The Archmage and I have things that need discussing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll take our leave.
See you later, boss.
So,
Good job, Professor Focus. All right, so you guys leave?
Yep.
All right. Where would you like to head?
Oh, to collect our money.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the next step, man.
Go.
So downstairs in the administration room, basically at the front desk, young lady is sitting there. Yes, how may I help you?
Hello, we just completed a mission for your lordship.
Oh, are you with the Richco company?
Yes, we are.
I see. She
We are the
rifles
Richco
through
company.
some paperwork. 1,000 gold. Just one moment. And she steps off through a back room. Takes a couple 3 minutes before she comes back and has a small bag and sets it out in front of you. Contains 4 diamonds, each one worth 250 gold.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're most welcome.
While we're here, do you happen to know of anyone in town who can skin a beast quite well?
I'm sure there are tanneries.
I would
I was just wondering if you had one you'd recommend. That's all.
None that we specifically contract with.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes. Me as well. I have come into possession of a displacer beast's hide that I wish to know if there's anybody who is powerful enough to create a cloak of displacements.
Oh, yes. For custom enchantments, you would probably want to speak to Sherry at Notions, Lotions, and Potions.
Huh?
Oh,
Someone I know.
We love
you
you.
downstairs. I live upstairs.
HP, we might be talking later, sir.
Well, thank you very much.
But not
course,
until
of
after
course.
I've skinned mine, of course.
So I think we need to return to Richco and divide out our winnings and give Richco their cut and then see what's left.
All right.
And Richco is just a beautiful place. It is just right near the Lake Christina, and the air smells so great with the flowers. So
Are you speaking to her, or are you just talking out loud?
I'm just talking to you guys because it's great. So let's head back to the shop.
Alrighty, sounds good.
I'm done.
And we'll pop over to this just to kind of give a preview to everyone out there of what Ravens Bluff looks like.
And that beautiful lake right there to the left is our lake that we get to see all the time.
With Richco's office being right here.
All right. That's right.
So we come up to the door, walk in. Nualua, hi, how are you today?
Hello.
It's been a grand adventure. We need to have a little dusting off, but I thought we'd come in, figure out what our winnings of the whole campaign is, and then divide it up appropriately. How much does Richco get for, being
20%.
20%?
Yeah, because there's 4 of us, and that makes anyway split.
And how much did we win through this whole thing?
1,000, so that'd be 200.
Well, besides, I thought we had some extra stuff.
Our final amount was 1,000 gold for the contract. It's 4 diamonds. I have a merchant friend in the city who can find a buyer.
But the money and things we found along the way, I think that's
Yeah.
what you meant.
I think we've already done a quick run of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was calculated
You already
beforehand.
have it in
Yes.
your account.
So I think, rough math, I think we each get about 550 to 560 gold from this entire trip, plus all the gear that I will be sending to my associates.
So, Nua, here's the Richco portion. Let's put it where we normally do.
Yes, ma'am. Direct to the bank.
Direct to the bank. And is that the dealer's bank?
Of course.
Of course. Thank you.
Insight check.
What are you doing with our money at the developer's bank?
It is a well-established, known bank in Ravens Bluff. And it has been there for centuries. Literally.
Okay.
And my grandson says yes.
11. I got an 11 on that insight. I got an 11 on that insight.
Yeah, seems to be on the up and up.
All right. Oh,
So,
I guess.
Should we take your steam off?
shall we find
Is it
another
Sherry?
adventure?
Yes. Off to Sherry's.
Shall
I
we
need to add.
go to the tavern for a quick relaxing drink after cleaning up and maybe see if there's anything else on the board for us to do?
You two can.
That's-
I'm going with
We're
HP
gonna
to
run
go find
over
Sherry.
to my place. Yeah,
Oh,
talk to Sherry.
I need to talk to Sherry as well, though.
All right.
All
Looks
right,
like
let's go.
it's going to be a
Same
cross-town
mission.
I
trip.
guess we'll clean up after.
Oh no, we
Yeah,
clean
down
up
on the map.
and then we go.
Not as of
Yes.
yet. I need to find
Yeah,
a
because
particular
Sherry's going to
building
answer
for it.
us the same question.
Oh, we can't even add the gold. We can't even add 200 gold because I have to wait until somebody buys the diamonds.
So, you wander off to Notions, Lotions, and Potions.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was lotions, notions, potions. That's how I wrote it.
Yeah, NLP. Yeah, it's okay.
Nope.
As you get there, seems to be fairly innocuous today. Not a whole lot of traffic going in and out of there.
Oh, hold on. I got to duck down so I don't tear the door
Well, we
off.
should know Sherry, right? Because
Yes.
we go visit you all the time.
I don't know who
Sherry, where
Sherry
are
is.
you?
Oh, Professor Focus, how are you doing today?
Oh, good. We're back.
Oh, well, come on in. What's going on?
My friends have some questions for you.
Oh, sure.
In business.
Could you
Yes.
just pop in and make us some of that lovely tea that you always have ready for us?
Oh, absolutely. We keep it right over there on the counter for you.
Ah,
Thanks, Sherry.
excellent. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sherry.
The one on the left is the sweet tea. The one on the right is the not.
No, they're not.
Hey, Sherry. We happen to come into possession of a couple of displacer beasts. And
One cloak and one cub.
We really want to make, one full-bodied beast and then one cub that we're going to be transferring. It's been growing at a fast rate. We would like to see how to make a cloak.
Oh, well, getting a Displacer Beast cloak done up would be fairly costly. You're looking at a minimum of $10,000 in expenses.
Okay.
And by dollars, I mean gold pieces, because this is the Forgotten Realms. And beyond that, a few specific items. I'd have to check the back and see what those are. Would take about 240 days, roughly, per cloak.
Okay.
It is a time-consuming process.
Very doable. But that
Sherry,
works.
dear.
Do you,
Yep.
I
Can
also...
you come over here a second?
Okay.
Mr. Atreus wanted to know how tall you were, so I thought if I stood next to you, he could see.
She's about 5'5".
Hello there. I'm 6. My natural height without boots is 6'4".
There you
So
go.
full suit, I'm about 6'7". So I'm probably having to duck down a bit so I don't run my head through the wall, through the ceiling. Hello there.
Hello.
I will be hoping to make
See, she's that
lots.
tall.
I will be HB compared to you. She is
That tall.
Quite tall compared to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
most of us.
Not me.
Anyway, I will be hoping to do business with you when I make some money that I can actually afford to get a Displacer Beast cloak.
But that diamond's
Well,
going
and
to come
Sherry,
in
you've lived
handy.
here quite long
yes.
enough. Do you know anyone that would be good at skinning my nice little kitty cat?
Well, I'd run down to Tinsel's Tannery.
Okay. Are they affordable?
Well, they're probably one of the most affordable tanneries here in town.
Are they also one of the best?
I would say so.
Okay. Because I want to make sure they do a good job. I only have one shot at this.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Well, I mean, you saw how good I did. I can do it for you right now.
That's all right. I'll get it done. But thank you. Not that I don't trust you. I just want to hire someone.
I also want to try and find my merchant friend Vieto to see if we can get some of the stuff we found sold.
Yep, he will collect anything that you want. Probably take him a few days to make that happen. Okay.
All right, VA. So we got some ogre plate mail. We got some full plate mail. Some scales. A lot of swords, daggers. We got some.
There was a studded chain.
Oh yeah, studded chainmail. Actually, I'm gonna keep that studded chainmail. It's probably gonna help me in the long run. So we're gonna keep that in my bag. But yes, if I can have all this, find buyers or put into the open market, you will be handsomely reimbursed for your troubles.
We can absolutely do that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, at least a small commission.
No. He's helped me get some good deals in the past, so he's very good. Well, he has a silver tongue and he has a silver blade, so that's probably the best two things a man can have.
What's he smiling at, Daddy?
Yeah, but except from
Sounds
that,
like we've been very successful today.
Oh, very much. Traffic. Ooh.
So, who would like to go get a beer and see if we can find a new mission?
Do you remember what happened when I got a beer? No.
So, who would like to not get Atreus a beer and get all of us one? Let's see what we can do about a new mission.
Atreus is our designated
Get him a
driver.
sarsaparilla instead.
Yes.
Coach driver.
Oh, no. I'm going to go to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if I can talk to them about setting up an expedition to head back to the outpost and clearing out the bottom mines.
Okay.
If you happen to find any other missions while you're there, let us know.
Sure, I will.
So getting to the Adventurers Guild, it's a fairly small building. Single story, normal human proportions, but probably only about 50 by 50 in square footage. As you walk in, it's a very small initial office. Nobody behind the desk. There's a door off to the left that is closed, a door off to the right that seems to have a lot of like black soot around it.
So that's where HP was. All right. I'll walk up to the front desk. Is there like a bounty board or something up?
Not in this room, no.
Oh. I'll walk up to the counter and I'll go, "Hello? Is anybody here?"
Yeah. Hi. Come on. The door's open.
Okay. Left or right? I don't know where your voice.
One.
The black one. All right. So I'll walk into where the voice was coming from.
Hi, I'm Mr. Kalen. What can I do for you?
Oh.
Hey there, Mr. Grayland. It's been a while. So we got that job done for the Archmage.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. However, I may have a problem. That's your expertise in finding the right people could be useful for.
Oh, do tell.
So while we were at the fort, we weren't able to completely clear it, and I'm afraid there are still captive humans and other humanoid slaves that are stuck in some mines.
Oh, that's not good.
Yes. So if I may post a wanting to hire mercenaries or others of able body and mind to assist me in retrieving those and clearing up the bottom layers, that would be very much acceptable.
Sure. He pulls out just this big leather-bound tome, flaps it onto the desk, and opens it up. All right, so going out to that particular fort, your name again is what?
Atreus Val Hunden.
That's right, Adrian's Val Hunden. And how much are you offering per adventure to come along with you?
150 each.
150 each. Okay, I will get that put up on the board immediately over at the Stored Tables Inn and any other tavern that might be taking bounty boards at the moment. Predominantly just that one doing the kind of business, though. But I can definitely do that for you. Definitely.
All right. Oh, do you have anything interesting that has come into town as of late?
Oh, I do. Let me show you what all we have.
Oh.
Pop that up. So, first off, there's a family of missing halflings.
Wow, 10,000 gold. They must be of adequate wealth and notoriety if that much is being asked for them.
That is true. They were last seen months ago, out traveling somewhere near Sable Ridge. Don't know what happened to them. They just kind of went missing, and their family is very, very worried.
Interesting.
Let's see. Aside from that, there is a specific wanted bounty.
All right then. All right.
Boop.
It's him. It's hole in the red. And that tome we found. Interesting.
Yes. So this guy is an excommunicated red wizard of Thay. So you want to be a little careful with him because he can do the whole blowing you up stuff.
Would I remember if this was the same guy that we first encountered?
Doesn't seem to be, at least not by the look.
Would I know? Would his name be familiar at all?
You recall some of the notes from that being similar?
He was mentioned.
This will be interesting as well.
Care for a copy.
I'll take a copy of both of them just to have on hand.
All right, can do. And he pulls out 2 blank sheets of parchment, sets them down, waves his hand over the tome, waves his hand over those blank sheets of parchment, which just magically fill in with the ink, picks them up and hands them to you.
Oh, thank you.
You are most welcome. Most welcome, Mr. Atreus.
Well, if there are any developments, you know where to find me at the headquarters on the lake.
Oh, yes, of course. Richco, definitely.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah, anytime.
And I'll get up.
Don't have too much fun.
Of course. And I'll make my way out.
Okay.
So we're at the bar.
All right.
Wait, which bar are you
Have the
guys
same
at?
posters on the wall of the bar?
There you are.
Okay. So, these look like
What's the
positions
number?
we might want.
What's the name of our bar? I can't remember.
The sword table's
That's right.
dining lounge.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I thought it was the shark fin, so I can make shark fin jokes.
So it looks like there's...
Shark face, ooh, ha, ha.
Are those the only 2 up on the wall?
Yes.
So it looks like there's 2 wanted posters up here if we want to check some of those out.
I think we should at least look at it and talk to the guys.
Do I recognize any of the halflings on the poster? Being gay halfling?
You would know that their family name is Burfoot.
Okay.
They're not specifically from Ravens Bluff, but they've had merchant dealings here.
Okay. Would my family have dealt with them in the past?
Potentially.
Okay.
So Okay, let's wait for
I'm
HP
busy
and
looking at
Atreus.
the
Oh, he's
fact
at
that it
those 2, I
says
think.
10K.
No. I'm at
HP, I mean. Not, yeah. HP's with us.
I'm busy looking at it and seeing the 10K.
I knew you would
that
go right there.
I see a displacer beast happening, the cloak happening sooner rather than later with that, but not quite yet. We've got a long way.
So it looks
Money.
like it's 3 to 1, 3 to none for the 10,000 gold pit.
Well, the other's 5,000. I think we should do both.
I answer
which one do we wanna
the
do
tavern.
first?
The 10,000 because you
Well,
want to beat anyone else to that
because
one.
I'm on the
yeah.
other side of town at that point. So I've been rolling to see how long it'll be before I get there.
Now, the
Before-
Adventurers Guild isn't terribly far from the sword
So
table
we sit
lounge.
down,
could've got there
we
at
order
11.
some food and drink, just waiting and
I walk
chilling.
in.
Yeah. And I would say we definitely go for halflings first.
I break out one of my spell books and start showing it to you. So,
I'm so excited, HP.
oh, it'll be very easy for you to learn this one.
Yeah? Looks like a good one.
A few hours, and
That's okay.
you'll have it down pat.
Yes. I'm so happy to start my wizarding routine. Love
I
magic.
get there and I join the others.
Well, hello, Atreus. Did you find anything interesting?
Just these 2, and I show them the 2 wanted posters.
Oh, that's what we saw too.
Yeah, right there on the wall.
We were thinking of starting with the halflings. What do you think?
Halflings would probably be better. Notoriety, connections, and money would probably be best for us right now. But Hole in the Red, his name has come up in notes we found.
Sounds familiar.
Yes. I will be needing. I am going to be heading back to Fort Thoden to pick up those transcripts
Okay.
in the next few days.
Did Mithra Kalen give you any other information on these, Winnie?
He's simply. When I tell him everything he told me, just find everything. Just. It's been a few months. Their family's worried, and they're paying for quite a bit for them.
And what was the name of the family again?
Burfoot.
The Burfoot family.
Yeah, we need to beat acrophobe or arachnophobia on that one.
Arachnophobic.
Yeah,
I believe my family may have done dealings with them in the past, but I'm not certain.
I could ask my friend
He must be from up north.
if he's heard of this Burfoot family.
I've definitely heard of them before. I recognize the family name, but I don't know them personally.
Well, I'm gonna call for a shot. I'm gonna call for a tankard.
Is that a good idea?
Yes.
Is it the one that you can drink that causes no problem?
Sure, you don't
Oh,
want
don't
to
worry.
wait
I
till
don't.
after
Don't
the
worry. I don't have
10,000?
my crossbow anymore. So.
Okay.
Okay. We're not shooting anyone. All right.
Especially in the leg or the butt.
Do we have any
Tobias
more
comes
chocolate
wandering
covered
over with a round for you all.
Thank
bacon?
you.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, of course.
Appreciate it.
Oh yes, HP.
I've been looking forward to
Do you
this
have
all
the rest of
day.
those herbs?
Oh, I give them to you.
You want
Oh,
some?
thanks.
Yeah, I give them.
Thank you. Anyway.
Mom's milk.
Hey, why don't you get a raven?
Oh, I just picked one up recently. I figured it would be good for our missions. He's a big friend.
Such a
Danger!
pretty
Danger!
bird.
Danger!
Will Robinson.
At least this way we can go ahead. We have his cat too, but now we have eyes in the sky.
Now we have now we have aerial bombardment. Wait, can't you cast spells through Misokotos?
Yeah, and I can do the same. Same thing.
Aerial bombardment. Just drop the cat and cast fireball.
Mr. Cuddles isn't here today, he just doesn't want to come out and play with us.
He may come out later. Who knows?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, where do we want to start? I guess we can ask our barkeep if he knows anything about this family. So we can see what
Yeah,
we're looking
where they got lost. Oh, barkeep,
Yes.
we're trying to figure out where what happened to these.
The Burfoot.
Burf.
It's Tobias, right?
Tobias, yes.
Okay. I thought so. Sorry, I've had a few already.
Ah, not a problem, man. Not a problem.
Do you know anything about these individuals and where they went missing, or?
From what I've heard, they were doing a bit of business between here and Sable Ridge. I would assume that they're somewhere between that area, but every option that has gone out that way has not come across them.
It sounds like our cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yep.
My raven is very excited.
Yes, he is.
He wants to talk to Lady Delane, not you. Anyway, I think it is time we do head that way. But I do have some things I'd like to do before we leave. So maybe we leave
Tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see if I
Let's
can
get some of that
Study
bacon.
let's see if I can get a week of chores done in 4 days.
Well,
me go
do you want
shopping
us
for
to
some
talk about
chocolate.
what we're doing interim?
Yeah.
Or do you want
not
that
as of yet.
downtime?
Yep.
Okay.
I also kind of want to look for a house.
Okay. Well, it is getting late in the day at this point, considering the travel back.
So time to rest up and get ready for the next day.
Yeah.
I head off to my castle.
I'll follow her because that's where my bedroll and all my stuff are.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody going back to the castle?
No, I'm going back to my place.
Yeah.
Notions,
Didn't I get
Ocean
us?
Potions, or
I
whatever.
thought I had a
Okay.
small place in town too.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, you guys get your rest in, and you wake up next morning. It's an early autumn morning. The wind rattles at the shutters and beams within the local establishments that you're at. It's one day before the Feast of the Moon. The moaning wind and rustling leaves indeed do sound as if the darkness of winter is soon to arrive. With this gloomy thought on your mind, you're startled by a sharp knock on the door.
Oh.
I'll get it.
No, my manservant get it.
Okay.
That's what he's supposed to do.
There.
I'm gonna.
So my manservant goes down and
And I'm gonna roll out of my.
opens the door.
I'm gonna roll out of my hammock I have set up in the rubble.
I don't pay any attention to it because I thought I was just practicing the spell now.
Well, you're not even.
You're not there.
I know.
No,
Because
but
I heard it.
this is going to be happening to each one of you individually. I'm just
Yes.
wrapping it all together. So the knocking at HP's door gets louder and more insistent.
Oh, that's not me. I go open the door.
Okay.
Hello.
Lexi doing the same?
Do I have a peephole?
Sure.
I'm gonna look through the peephole.
Given your height, you see basically a chest.
My raven's gonna look through the peephole.
It's use a chest.
So for the rest of you, opening the door with your usual precautions, and what the Raven sees is you find that in the dim morning light, a boy stands before the door. He is of Cartern blood and about 10 years old. In his left hand, he holds an ironwood staff, and in his right hand, he holds a sealed letter, which is held out to you.
I will open the door to get mine, and I'm going to go get my drink that I forgot.
Okay.
Morning mail.
My manservant takes the envelope and brings it up to where I'm sitting.
Okay. He will relay what the boy says then. It is delivered from Master Lao at the Celestial Gateway Emporium.
Master Lao.
I'm standing
Master
right
Lao.
behind the corner as they're saying that. I'm standing behind behind a column by the front door. Mm-hmm. So I'm hearing everything.
Okay.
Does it seem just like a regular letter
Yep.
to open? Okay, I'm going to
Is
open
there
it.
anything auspicious about this courier?
Not specifically, other than the fact that he's Cartern in descent.
I don't know what that is. So
It's like
history check.
like Eastern Asia for
Oh, okay, never mind then.
the Forgotten Realms.
Why does
All
that
right,
make him
let's open it and
suspicious?
see what we see.
I'm going to open my letter.
All right. As you take the letter, the boy smiles, bows, and bounds off. The letter reads, "Most brave adventurer, I've heard much of both your promise in battle and of your benevolent heart. I believe that I am in greatest need of both. Certain events have occurred as of late in my shop, the Celestial Gateway Emporium. I feel that I'm in need of adventurers to resolve this situation. Please come to my humble place of business at dusk, 6 bells after high sun, at 15 Ivory Way in the Port District. Dinner will be served shortly thereafter. Prepare to stay the night.
Ooh.
Signed, Master Lao Sungshen."
Okay.
Lao, how do you spell that? Lao Sung.
L-A-U Sung Shen S-H-E-N.
I do believe it's about time to go meet up with the others. See if they got anything.
So I pack a bag for overnight.
Okay. And anyone that wants can roll a history check to know about a little bit about the Celestial Gateway.
19.
Okay.
What was it?
History.
10.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
I think though, because I've been mostly out in the field, I would probably have a disadvantage on that.
19.
On most history checks about Ravens Bluff.
That's okay.
Okay.
You all make the kind of minimum for it. So the Celestial Gateway Emporium deals in rare Carturian antiquities. It's a small shop in the Port District that has no history of illegal activities or scandals.
Okay.
Oh, I'm immediately on edge because that sounds just off. Because ports are usually the places for thieves, bribes, and scandals. So if this shop has, and I'm talking to Lady Delin about this as we're looking over the letter, if this shop is as reputable as I've heard, I'm a bit wary of this.
Agreed. I think you need to bring a little bit of weapons with us.
I'll take my rapiers and my whips. But I'll keep my whips hidden because I won't wear my cloak, but I'll wear my battle tunic, swords on my back, and whips hidden behind a flap on the back.
Sounds good.
Which I love because I can literally hide anything in there, and it will take forever for people to figure out. Hey, what's behind that dude? Hey, what's under that little flappy thing? Oh, it's a weapon.
What's behind that dude?
It's this guy.
Well, I think we should go see HP and...
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
wanna
head
go
Lexi's way after
Okay.
I'm gonna meet at Notions,
wanna-
Lotions, and Potions.
Okay, so you guys are all going to meet up and then head off to the Celestial Gateway at 6 p.m.?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as
Well,
you're in notions, solutions, and potions, does anybody want to buy any healing potions?
That would be good.
I do.
Over here.
I do.
How much are they? And
Yeah.
How many can you get?
I'll go see my friend Vieto and check in on
After all, I have to make a commission somehow.
our cells, on the.
it's just the next day, so it'll be a
Should we
little bit
look at
before
a
it
few more
happens.
spells before we go?
I also want to see what he may have
Certainly.
on hand.
Just to make sure.
Just maybe at like 11 noonish. see what he has on hand? Because I know he has some interesting items.
At the moment, no. He's fully out of inventory, but he looks to be trading stock up shortly.
Oh, well. Came to see if you got anything, and I came to see that you are good spirits, my friend.
Of course, of course. I am sure I will have new inventory here soon.
Oh, well, maybe a while before we see each other again. I just want to let you know I'll see you around soon.
Oh, of course. When sale happens, I will make sure to stop by Sweet Lady's castle and make sure that you are paid.
All right. Thank you very much, my friend.
Yes, yes.
Sweet lady.
So with the fact that you guys are going to head off to the Celestial Gateway, we'll go ahead and pause and pick up with that next game. Thanks for stopping in to watch Dragon Family and Friends. If you found this to your liking, make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and tell us what you liked and didn't like in the comments section down below. Now, where did that mascot get off to?